next question would be 248. Why is the Mass the one sacrifice of Christ?
The Mass is the one sacrifice of Christ because Christ is the same person who offers himself on the cross and on the altar at Mass. He is also the victim offered on the altar at Mass and on the cross. The only difference being the way of offering. On the cross, he was shedding blood. At the altar, he does not shed blood. On the cross, he didn't need an ordained priest. At Mass, he wants to use the ordained priest.
Yes.
On the cross, we see real blood. On the altar, we need faith to know that it is the blood of Christ and it is the body of Christ. It is so, but we need faith. Those who don't have faith don't accept that.
Yes. And then last question for this section.
And another little difference is that at Mass, the church comes in much more than on Calvary. Although the church was not absent on Calvary. Our Lady was there, St. John was there, and the holy women.
Yes, and we can now be there and with Christ and from all ages. So it's an incredible miracle. I think it's I think if we just visualize that we're going to Calvary when we go to Mass, and if we just have that in our minds as we enter into the churches and prepare for this. And I guess you mentioned one of the best ways to prepare for Mass is to read the readings at night before, so you're prepared for the readings in the Mass.
Yes, it helps very much. When people come to Mass, even the term hear Mass is not very exact, as if you are just listening to a radio program.
Right.
It's better participation at Mass.
Yes.
The Second Vatican Council insists very much that the more the people understand and have their whole heart in it and take active part, the more fruit it will produce.
Yes.
None of us coming to Mass should be like some of the Roman soldiers on Calvary who didn't realize the big mystery that was going on in front of them. They were there probably sharing the vestments of Christ and joking and laughing. None of us should come to Mass and behave in that way.
It seems like that's what we're doing.